What is going on, everybody? It's Kid Forever. You already know what time it is. It's time to get into this video where I'm gonna teach you guys about some of the basics of EQ. So let's get into it. So we're gonna go over this little verse right here.
Never die, my soul. Never die, my soul immortal in this bitch. I went ghost on that whole pair.
And we're gonna go over this EQ right here. So you could see.
Never die, my soul immortal in this bitch. I went ghost on that whole paranormal with
This little sound wave right here, it's showing where the body of the vocal's at, right?
Never die, my soul immortal in this bitch. I went ghost on that.
And the whole point of EQ is to basically shape a sound the way that you want it to be shaped. Like, for example, in this vocal,
Never die, my soul immortal in this bitch.
this would be the low end area of the frequency spectrum. It goes all the way from 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. This is going to be the low end, kind of like the low mids, the high mids, the low highs, I guess you could call them. Here we got the sibilance frequencies around here, and then we have air over here at the very end, right? And this is basically the spectrum whenever you're hearing different sounds.
Never die, my soul immortal in this bitch. I went ghost on that whole paranormal with the bitch. The fuck you think this rap shit's?
You can sweep and you can basically see what's being enhanced, right? Or you could take out and see what is being subtracted.
Never die, my soul immortal in this bitch. I went ghost on that whole paranormal with the
See, like you see, if you take out the high end, the lows start to pop out more. You don't necessarily need to go to the lows and turn them up. You can just go here, turn the highs down, and the lows come up more because all that sound gets pushed this way. And same thing over here. If you turn the lows down,
Never die, my soul immortal in this bitch. I went ghost on that whole paranormal with the bitch. The fuck.
you can hear that the highs go up. But it just depends what you're looking for. EQs are used to basically shape any sound that you are working on. So if you want to, let's say, take out the muddiness, you're going to go here to the low end,
Never
right?
die, my soul immortal in this bitch. I went
Take
ghost
out.
on that whole paranormal with the bitch. The fuck you think this rap shit's cordial? Not a bit. Nah, I'm the big dog, whipping through the thick fog with my big balls, slipping out my pink drawers. She get withdrawals.
Right there, you can take out the lows in a vocal. And then right here, you can boost. Like, the main area where vocals live is like around here, anywhere from like 1K to 3K. You could boost and listen.
Never die, my soul immortal in this bitch. I went ghost on that whole paranormal with the bitch. The fuck you think this rap shit's cordial?
And it kind of gives it some more clarity.
Never die, my soul immortal in this bitch. I went ghost on that whole paranormal.
You could even add some air right here. Listen to this.
Never die, my soul immortal in this bitch. I went ghost on that whole paranormal with the bitch. The fuck you think this rap shit's cordial? Not a bit. Nah, I'm the big dog, whipping through the thick fog with my big balls, slipping out my pink drawers. She get withdrawals when.
And take out a little bit right here too, and kind of make this a little sharper, right? Like that.
Never die, my soul immortal in this bitch. I went.
But you don't really want to take out that much, or add that much. I would say not to go over like 4 dBs max. You don't want to like boost all the way up here and it sound absurd, but I mean, it's all up to you and whatever it is that you're trying to do. But
Never die, my soul immortal in this bitch. I went ghost on that whole.
that kind of gives it clarity, right? And there's different presets too. Like, you could keep going and watch.
Never die, my soul immortal in this bitch. I went ghost on that whole paranormal with the bitch. The fuck you think this rap shit's cordial? Not a bit. Nah, I'm the big dog, whipping through the thick fog with my big balls, slipping out my pink drawers. She get withdrawals when she without this dick dog. And now she pissed off cause I'm about to dip like chicken in some thick sauce. Held by Rick Ross. Fuck the script, I go off like a missile that just launched. And this ain't shit, where's your
I mean, it just adds a different vibe, right? I mean, even look at this EQ tools. Like, for example, you could mess with it to where you can make it sound like a phone filter. Check this out.
Never die, my soul immortal in this bitch. I went ghost on that hoe.
Like, you see how it shapes the sound? This is the kind of EQ right here that's used for ad libs a lot of the time. So you could just mess with this until you find what it is you're trying to do. There's EQs for vocals, different EQs for drums, EQs for the mix as a whole. Like let's say you go here, you could find one that is a mastering EQ, boom, hip hop. And you could see that it barely does its own thing. You could see over here where the kick lives, it's boosted a little bit of the low area over here is brought down. This is brought up. The air is just a little bit. Like, look at these changes here. It's not even that much. It's not that crazy. And there's different types of EQs. You could do an EQ like this as well, where you don't really see it. You have to pick your frequencies here. So you have to be familiar with the spectrum. You can pick the frequencies here and then you boost or you attenuate. This is your bandwidth. The bandwidth is basically how wide the band is. Like, that's pretty wide. It's just up to you what EQ you want to use. This is a little more for advanced people. If you want to, you know, try to get a different sound with a Pultec style EQ, then you kind of need to know the frequency spectrum and where everything is at, so you can pick from right here or right here and boost or attenuate. And yeah, I mean, it just depends what you're looking for. But overall, EQ is used to shape and to separate sounds. If there's a bunch of sounds that are all in the low, then you want to try to find each sound's own pocket and cut out what is not being used on that sound that maybe another sound is using, and give it its own space. And that's what gives each instrument its own space if you are working on a mix where you have stems. In this case, it's a 2-track, it's a beat with vocals. So you need to find a way to fit the vocals within the beat. And with that, you can use an EQ like this and cut out a little space for the vocals to live in that EQ, sidechain it, boom, and you're good to go. EQ is used for many things, but like I said, it's mainly to shape the tone, and that's it. I hope that was pretty informative over the basics of EQ. And if it wasn't, you already know what to do. If you guys could subscribe, like, comment, that'd be great. I love you guys, and until next week's video, Kid Forever, out.